какво става, пича? Продължаваме напред с нашата прекрасна поредичка на Assassin's Creed. Добре, пиче, помислих си, че не снимам за един момент. Добре. Аре бе. No. За момент си помислих, че не снимам. Продължаваме да през нашата прекрасна игричка.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy if thrown to the ground.
Не бих се да кача още един епизод. При този човек говорих тука. Ще взема още един. Кое не съм отключил аз за сега? Тук ще мога да дойда. Трябва да мога да отивам там. И надявам се този път да ми се отключат мисиите. Остава ми още горе-долу около 1 час от играта. Не съм се спойвал, само гледах колко... Гледах само колко остава, друго нищо. Макар че съм го играл и преди в 3-ти клас. Но не съм я въртял. Така, нека продължаваме да отидем да вземем това там. О, не. Защото ви знам вас как ще ме злепоставите после. Не мога сега. После може би по-късно. Ще помогна. Те знали няма да ме нападнат сега. Добре. Така без причина ме нападат някои. Аха, така трябва да се или се бъркам. Не. Къде трябва съм? Да. Обаче ти не ме кефиш там горе, брат. Не ме кефиш.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
Ме виждаш, бе, брат. Отида ли си? Сега ще виж какво става. Къде отиде, бе? То къде ще изчезна, бе, брат? Аре, нали си мъж, къде отиде? Не си ме видял. Да, не си ме видял, брат. Не. Не си ме видял. Аз съм призрак. Аз съм асасин. Ние асасините сме призраци. О! Ето сега вече ни се отключи мисия. Брат, гледай си работата.
The Saracens are routed at every turn.
Safety and peace, brother. Although it seems I'll be receiving neither. Serves me right, I suppose. Got a bit careless and now William sent his bowmen after me. I deal with them myself, but to be honest, I lack the skill. Would you be willing to seek them out and kill them? I might have something useful for you. Were you to accept? but be careful not to let them see you.
before all the land is
Добре, брат,
ours
отивам.
once more, just as it was meant to be.
God gave you eyes.
Какво ще така са бутате?
And so he punishes us, sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather at our
Ето го.
But God is also
Ма тук
merciful,
сте трябва да го игра,
and
нали?
our past misdeeds may be forgotten.
Айде. Защо и аз нямах... Значи в интрото на Assassin's Creed, както някои знаят, имахме арбалет, обаче премахна, защото това го е нямал такъв арбалет в историята. В този век. И за това. Ти си готов. Той така мога да те взема, брат. Чао. Не знам, много ми е приятно на мене да играя. Казвам трети клас, ко съм играла, не с тия Fortnite сегашните. Това са истинските игри, ключове. Не да говорите за такива портраж, деца излезнали. И то много зле. Това е истинска игра. Такива игри зачитам аз. Класики. И синглплеери. Така.
Thank you, Altair. I can once more move freely through the city. In exchange for your aid, take this map I prepared. It shows where William has stationed his other archers. Most useful should you find yourself inside his fortress.
Благодаря.
And so he punishes us, sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather at our gates.
What was the reason?
Това тук какво трябва да правя?
That fool must be
You
out.
gave me quite the fright.
Какво е това тук? Нещо финал, че ми пиши.
Back again, Altair. Always in need of a hand to do your dirty work. This time, Al-Mualim did not order anything. It is just for my own pleasure that I ask you to find some Masyaf flags I've hidden in Richard's district. Since I am a loyal assassin unlike others, I will tell you what people are saying in Akka. It is important information. But this time, try to come back to me faster than the first time.
Добре. Откъде трябва да мина? Аз не знам откъде трябва да мина първо.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Добре, брат, къде трябва да...
Come no further.
Je te ferai trancher la main.
What have I done wrong? Please help me.
Die, heathen!
What the hell is he doing?
Go pester someone else.
Това ли трябва да правя?
Ne le laissez pas s'enfuir. Stop acting like
Не, провалих мисията тук.
maudit voleur.
Фейл.
Je te ferai trancher la main.
Diebstahl wird mit
Let
dem
me go,
Tode bestraft.
please. No, you don't understand. I'm bored.
Не, бе, върни се, това го вземи, бе.
Gonna hurt himself. And when he does, I will...
Брат, честно ли си такъв?
What the hell is he doing?
Айде, качвай се, бе, брат. Ба.
He must not be of sound mind.
Правим го, че. Няма фейл. Правим го.
saurai ta peau.
Къде е другото?
Your hard work is changing my opinion of you. Here
Окей.
is what I know about William of Montferrat. He and Richard had a disagreement before the king left for Jaffa. Since then, William stays in his citadel, surrounded by his army. Do you have what it takes to attack him in this protected environment? We'll see, but I am still doubtful.
Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Pousse-moi le camp. A plague upon these people! We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord.
Брат, ти ще ми трябваш. Ти пък ще ме гледаш.
We engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when a king cannot decide what he truly wants? But William knows. If you would only listen. William of Montferrat had a vision. Sole way to end our pain. It's him we should follow.
Качвам се, качвам се. Така. Оп. Оу. Здрасти. Опа. Не знам защо отивам там, аз не съм минал за сега никакъв бос.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Охо, тук ми е убежището, добре. Нека им сега какво ще ни кажат.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
О, пак ще ходим да изпълняваме. After William Midfield. Ей, толкова бяхме срещнали одея, бе. То дет пняса на Принц of Persia малко. Добре, ето го боса, пичуе. Отиваме. Няма какво се бавим. Его нашия знак. Знакът на асасините. Така. Викам да скоча тук. Опа. Така. Вау, браво бе, брат. Се фащаш бързо.
That will cost you your life, you dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Да, какво е направила грешно жената, бе, глупаци?
Welcome! everything you'll ever need. My good people, your search has come to an end. I've anything.
А сега ще ви кажа един истерик. Ей такива, дето са, не знам, като прозорчета дървени. Това е логото на Transformers, на онзи камиона. Не забравих как се казваше. Има един такова истерикче тук. Е, сега отгоре ще ги изненадам. О, така ще стане по-бързо обаче. Добре. А, ето, там сме. Скача направо. Не смисъл да се бавиш. Сега къде то обаче е въпросът? Аха, ясно. Не са ли тия множкове?
3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics.
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No, I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Arca's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
О, сега трябва да преседя вътре, нали? Как ще го направя сега?
Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi de camp.
Къде отиде, брат?
That really hurt.
In for it, Bettler.
Е, така, въобще няма се занимавам, брат.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
I come from speaking with the
Leave, peasant.
and the news is grim. We stand to choose them.
О, айде ще го играем така сега. Айде.
Haltet eure Augen offen. Er wird bestimmt wiederkommen. Leave, peasant.
I will not suffer further degradation.
You're a dead man!
For whether or not you see it, this is your fault. You've brought shame upon us all. Skill and dedication are what won us ours, and they will be required to keep it.
I have been too lenient, it seems. But no more.
Ето го това е.
And more often. If this means missing meals, missing sleep, so be it. And should you fail in these tasks, you will learn the true meaning of discipline. Bring them forward. If I must make examples of some of you to ensure obedience, so be it. The two of you stand accused of whoring and drinking while on duty. What say you to these charges?
My lord, please. We meant no harm by it.
Чайте им сега какво ще стане.
It will not happen again.
No, it won't.
Oh, triple!
Seal the fortress! Guards, seal the fortress! Do not let the attack!
I'm far better than you'll ever be.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancino is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it would be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Ай, ти сега от брато, как яко запардосах всичките.
This shouldn't be too hard. You'll be dead. That'll be difficult.
Глупаци! Не можете да ме спрете.
Pathetic. The old man's gonna cry. Did that?
Аз се умитам от тук, момчета, с вас свърших.
Assassin! Kill him!
Няма стане така. Е така, надолу не може да се спусна, бе. Чакайте малко.
Einmal tot habt ihr ihn verloren. Lass ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen.
Аз съм като вихара. Кой вика тева, брат?
God help me!
Опа!
He's an assassin! I'll hunt you down!
Ао, брат, така ако ме преследвате... Добре, вече дойдохме тук. До нашия човек. О, не. Ай, чао.
It's gone. He probably ran to some other part of the city. Er ist nicht hier. Sucht woanders. You think you can lose me?
What? Hey.
Glaubst du könntest mir entfliehen? Come on, don't let him get away!
Ай, лате. Щом сте мъже. Тук за момент ще се скрие и къде скачат. Брат, идвам.
What news? William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast forwarding memory to a more
Че само
recent
ще ме
one.
извините за един момент. Ще ме извините. Да? Момент.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there.
Момент.
You're sure about this?
Натакувам камерата.
Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course.
Тук сега ни изкараха от тази
I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do?
Охо, тук ще стане
Lucy.
интересно.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Ако се трябва да поспа ли? Пак ме затварят тук. Пак тези символи. Нещо да експлорна ще мога ли? Нещо тук да се изкъпя, някой душче да взема, не.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Добре, за какво така ми викаш, бе, брат? Айде, ще влизам, щом трябва.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into guarded areas.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Благодаря, благодаря, старче. За мен е чест. Нови хватки ли ще науча сега? Окей. Видяхте ли ябълката? Това значи, че утре е краят. Утре ще е краят на поречката на Assassin's Creed.
Do not merely hold your blade, become one with it.
Дамаскус или края ли Дамаскус ще ида?
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target, in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense, if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Добре. Тук бях преди, да. Ще отида, ще синхронизирам пича и мисля да спирам. Утре ще е финалът, ако... Утре първи епизод не бъде финал, ще заснема 2 епизода.
Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. My good people, your service comes to an end.
Why would he do that?
You are going to cause trouble. Useful at the other merchant stalls. That won't happen here.
Не мога сега.
Thief! You are filth!
Let go of me. I'm not.
Maybe по-късно.
Die, thief!
Айде, брат, дай.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Добре.
I'll have your hand for that! Thief! You are filth!
Won't anyone help?
Така. Не дойда ли тук?
You look like you need something. You'll find it here. You are filth! I've never seen some. Never finding anything useful at the other merchant stalls? That won't happen here. I'll have your hand. Consume the land, and thousands of lives
Тя
are
се
lost.
синхронизирам там и спираме, пичове.
Everything is down.
Стига де!
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God. They must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering.
Няма да ме намерите.
They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance, violence, blasphemy. We must resist. We must
Should be here. Dig on.
we can.
May God curse him.
Someone has to know he's doing that.
Добре, пиче, това беше за днес от епизод на Assassin's Creed. До утре вече. Благодаря, че гледахте утре. Вече кратен епизод. Утре ще заснима пак 2 епизода. Така че благодаря, че бяхте с мен. Аз бях да Корел и чао, чао. До утре.